Hey guys, how's it going? So, some more bad news today regarding, what I've been talking about regarding my avocados. Uh, this is what I'm looking at now. The Fuerte. Uh, we continue to have some of this dying here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'm gonna take this out of the ground just the way I did the Carmen Haas. And the Carmen Haas, doesn't look good. It might have been too late. This thing is dead basically. Yeah, it's dead. At least this shoot is dead. So I don't know. I think these guys are gonna end up dying eventually. And my utuado is also all of a sudden it's just dead. I mean, look, you can go down all the way to here. So I'm gonna cut this off there, cut it off there, and then just take this out. I doubt this is gonna survive. This happened before, and again, this goes back to, that I think it's that they're not on mounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take these out. This one and the Fuerte. Now, so far, like I said, when I planted my Joey avocado, I did not put it in a mound. So I never thought, the Joey avocado did really well. And it's right there. And it gave me, it's been in the ground for 4 years. It's gonna be the 5th year. And so far, my choquette looks okay. I don't see any problems with it, and it's very lush. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if these guys are gonna these are gonna survive. But this looks okay. The Oro Negro looks okay. But I'm not gonna be shocked if eventually they do dry up and die. And of course, here is the other one I bought. When I bought the Utuado, I bought the Lula. And, I just think that it really had nothing to do with watering. It just had to do with the fact that I did not do the amended soil, as I kind of now learned what I should be doing. But, if this one starts to show distress, I'll go ahead and do what I'm going to do to this one, which is I'm just going to cut this here, about right here. And then I'm going to take it out of the ground, because it looks like the necrosis is just traveling down from the top all the way to the bottom. So, like I said in my previous videos regarding this, it's an expensive lesson. So, I'll monitor these last 3 that are still doing okay apparently in the ground. So if I start to see any distress, I'll take them out. Like I said, I don't know if even pulling them out is going to do anything. Look at the Carmen Haas is in really terrible shape, even though I tried to save it. So, okay guys, I'm going to repot these and just learn from my expensive lessons here. All right. Thanks guys. Hold on. Okay, so let's take a really quick look here at the Utuado. So as you can see, it's just necrotic from the top to the bottom. And if you look down here, it pretty much is, again, a concave surface. So, you know, you water and the water just kind of pools down here. And so, you know, from what I've seen, it drains pretty well into the soil. But I don't know if maybe down here it just holds on to too much water once it seeps into the ground. I have no idea. But the structure is just all wrong from everything that I've seen. That's what happened to my Granny Smith. It has kind of this where it just kind of starts here at the top and it just drains down to where the root is, where the trunk is. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take this out. I'm gonna cut it right there like I said, about right there, because all of this looks like it's just dead. And you know, I have no you know, I don't think it's gonna make it, but you know, at least this gives it a chance. And I don't know, the next time I think I'm gonna buy an utuado from another place just to change all the variables that might be causing this is my second utuado that it's gonna die. I'm gonna see if I can also get my money back, because it's been less than a year, but I'm not too sure. I got this from Plantograms, and it's technically not dead yet. It's still kind of hanging on. But anyway, so yeah, this is gonna be a mound next time, and I just gotta hope that these other ones make it, kind of the way my Joey Avocado didn't have to have a mound. All right, so let's do this. Let's dig this guy up. Okay guys, so this here is the fuerte. I went ahead and I dug it up. You know, it's not that bad overall, other than those dead parts that I showed you. It still looks okay. I hope taking it out doesn't make things worse, but it was eventually going to go that way of the Carmen Haas. So I'm going to go ahead and plant this, and we'll do the next one. Hold on. Okay guys, so I went ahead and took out the utuado, and this is what we're looking at, guys. This is what I dug out. They don't look very healthy. I mean, this is the first time I've ever dug one out, but the tree seems also very, very light. I don't know if it's kind of just starting to die, the whole thing. But yeah, these are what the roots look like actually. So let me go ahead and just plant this in the super soil, and then we'll take a look here. Look at these chunks of rock. I don't know if this is gonna make it, but we'll go ahead and put it in super soil, and then we'll take a look at this, guys. All right. Okay guys, so here we go. They're in pots. There's the utuado. I cut it here to that part where it's still alive. You know, but we'll see. We'll see if you know, anything comes of this. The fuerte looks like the strongest. You know, it doesn't have any necrotic parts other than the tips and then that one branch that I took off. So far I'm hoping that this does well. I did put mycorrhiza, by the way, in each of these. And here is the Carmen Haas. I took off the necrotic part. And so that's it. I'm gonna water them, and as you can see here, this is the soil that it was in the ground. And oh, by the way, the utuado, where I cut it off here, it did have this little guy that I was able to take off the leaf and this part. So I went ahead and I scored it. And let's go ahead and just do this here. Just kind of do this kind of deal. Why the hell not, right? Let's do that. You never know. I might get lucky. Who knows? So anyway, I'm gonna water these guys. This is actually kind of what I'm gonna do with my Barbados cherry tree, because I'm gonna take it down. And so I'm gonna do that to get some cuttings to see if I could at least get a few you know, stems to survive, so it wouldn't be a total waste. So I'm gonna go ahead and come in here, just water these. All right, so we watered those, and the last thing I want to do, guys, is let's take a look at that hole. Let's take a look at that soil. Hold on real quick. Okay, guys, so that's the soil that we're dealing with. Let's take a look at this. So I dug this up, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty hard. Yeah, look at that. You see that? There's chunks of rocks. So I'm guessing when this gets dry, it just kind of hardens up on the roots. I'm not sure. So here it does seem a little soft. I don't know if I'm getting that on the camera, but so it does seem like it's not bad soil, but it seems soft enough, crumbly enough, but you do have these chunks of rock. So like I said, I'm gonna put this in mounds now, and we'll evaluate it further. And see, like even here you have bigger chunks. So I'm not an expert at this. I don't know what the soil should look like. To me this looks decent, but you know, a lot of it has to do with also the oxygen being able to get to the roots. And even though this might be soft and crumbly, you know, it might still be not sufficient to let the roots get air or something. So anyway, we're gonna just do a mound here, and we're gonna do mounds from now on. Hopefully those avocados survive. If not, I'll get new ones. But the next time you see a video of me putting an avocado tree, it's definitely gonna have a mound, guys. And we're gonna use that formula that we talked about in the other videos. So, all right, guys, I'll keep you up to date. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.